And I think it's important for us just to be honest with each other that institutions have always taken advantage of, right? And it's supported in other ways through scholarships, et cetera, but taken advantage of the social capital and the political capital that student athletes bring with them. And now what we're seeing is that students for the first time have the ability to decouple themselves from the institution or to stay connected. So this really means to me that the relationships that we build with our student athletes are that much more important because they can choose to play with us or not. And the way in which we've used their reputation and their capital, we now have to acknowledge in different ways. And it means that the retention of these student athletes is that much more important, because they have an audience that isn't reliant upon us, and they can take their 5 million viewers and they can go somewhere else, and they can continue to have that education and the financing that they've been able to cultivate. So I think it really has should have institutions thinking more carefully, what am I doing to retain my student athletes? And going back to what John said before, I think this is a moment for us to think about how we're providing resources to our student athletes and how we're helping them to navigate this. Because if we help them thread that needle, we have a better chance of keeping them and keeping them associated with the institution's accounts rather than choosing that decoupled